instantly one of them starts puking it back up.
There's normally a decent amount of players on like the other servers. We were on Ragnarok, but we just moved to Aberration.
And within probably 10 minutes, everybody kind of starts walking home in the same direction. The kids that drank the street milk start dropping like flies and vomiting everywhere. Obviously, if you drink spoiled milk, that's what's going to happen to you. So they're all puking, and Mr. Monopoly sees this, that it's only the kids that drank the street milk. So he just starts running home as fast as possible. He's not sticking around to find out what happens if he's responsible for getting everyone sick. He's just trying to get out of there, bro. He made his $50 off the street milk. He's gone. So he dips, and all the school, or all the other kids are just watching these kids puke, right? It gets so bad they have to go get their parents. The parents come out and ask the kids what happened. Sure enough, the kids explain that they drank street milk, yada, yada, yada. When they explain it, it becomes obvious to the parents that the kids just drank spoiled milk. And so they take the kids home and start treating them. Well, one of the parents, I guess, had kind of had enough of the situation. So she decides that she's going to call the school to report what happened. So now the school is aware that Mr. Monopoly is sitting behind the bus stop making fermented milk to give to the kids, you know, just an absolute crappy situation. So the next day at school, he gets called down to the office. They use his real name. They don't call him Mr. Monopoly. Who would have thought the principal would not be down for that? But they call him in there and they ask him about it. He doesn't deny it, you know, they investigate. Street Milk Kid ends up getting suspended for 3 days for, like, trying to sell stuff on school grounds or during school time, something like that. It wasn't on school grounds, but like the bus stop, you know what I'm saying. And on top of that, they ended up banning him from the bus, so that way he didn't have the ability to, like, you know, convince kids to buy street milk anymore. And it wasn't a situation where they were necessarily proud of his business either, because selling rotten milk just is not a good business idea. So he got banned from the bus, suspended for a couple days, his parents had to drive him to school. And what's really interesting is after that, Mr. Monopoly's stick kind of faded. He still would wear, like, nice clothes, but the suits dropped. He started letting people call him by his normal name. It was almost as if accidentally poisoning half your school bus with rotten milk made him realize that entrepreneurship might not be the path for him. You know, some people are made to be businessmen. If you think street milk's a good business idea, you're probably just not one of them. But, yeah, anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I figured this was a funny one. It's just one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I'm going to throw this out there. Don't drink spoiled milk. There you go. There's some life advice, moral of the story for y'all. If you enjoyed, though, you could do me a big favor. Pressing the like button, commenting down below. Both help the video do way better. And if you're new, you might as well subscribe and turn on those notifications because I post every day. Other than that, if you enjoyed the intro song, a link to it can be found in the description down below, along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffcast. And coming pretty soon, the 29th of this month, you're going to be able to get Halloween merch from that link down below. Last but certainly not least, use code Scrubby at the Chief. We'll check out.
Yeah, I think I'm good on spark powder for now.
But yeah, on that note, guys, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubby here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good on the spark powder, Fred. Cause yeah, I think I'm good on that. Well, that farming's not gonna do that much anymore. Luckily, I actually have some of that. So that's a fully imprinted lightning wyvern. Why does that keep happening? So this is my lightning wyvern. Why not? It's not gonna imprint, but
more money and let me use it on the stock market. And I promise
why
you,
not?
when I make us all this money, I'm gonna make everybody rich.
The only annoying part, the only thing downside to this is that none of the dinos that we have had saddles right now, besides that like can have stegos besides saddles besides like the stego, like that's it. Because all we have right now is wyverns and bloodstalkers.
Or hedge fund, chances are you've been doing nothing but researching stocks. This guy just had like a good luck streak for 2 weeks following Wall Street
Horse.
and decided he was going to be doing it. And, you know, most of his friends, most of the people he asked immediately were like, no, absolutely not. You don't have enough experience doing this. You don't have a degree in this. You don't have any of the licenses. Like, no, absolutely not. But somehow he convinces his mom to let him use her 401k to do these strategies so she can retire early. And listen, man, I personally do have some stocks. I think, like, obviously, investment is a good thing, but I'm also not delusional. I'm not out here thinking that, like, I'm single-handedly going to trade my 401k to an amount that's large enough to retire early. I don't own a hedge fund. I'm sure it's possible if you have the energy and effort and know how to do it, but, like, after 2 weeks, you don't have the know-how. Somehow, though, he convinces his mom to let him do this. And for those of you that, like, aren't familiar with the 401k, it's a retirement account that, you know, is tax-free, whatever. It's like the best way to save money for your retirement because it has time to grow, and when it grows, you don't have to pay taxes on how much it's grown. So at this point, his mom was a little bit older. She's in her 40s. She has a hefty chunk of change in this 401k, all right? I don't know the exact amount, but apparently he was going around bragging to every person who said this to me about how now he had access to at least $500,000. So he's got $500,000 of his mom's money that she's basically given him to go ahead to go trade on the stock market because he's the wolf of Wall Street. He knows the secret to losing money, okay? And they're going to retire early. The only thing you have to know, if you don't have to know the strategy this dude is doing, which is options, is that, like, yeah, if you're right and you're in the money, you make a lot, you know? You make a lot of money. But if you're wrong, you lose, like, basically all of it. You picking up what I'm putting down. Usually if you're invested in a company, like let's say you're invested in Disney, it goes up 7% in a year, right? Then like that's pretty solid. That's some good numbers. If you own it,
You can only grapple onto tames from in players, from what I know, on
I think
Aberration.
70 or 700%. I can't remember how much it multiplies it by, but your losses are also kind of like also weighted differently.
Bola.
Basically, it's just a
That's
really
a
risky way
bola.
of doing things. Yes, it's a way that a lot
Bola.
of people make a lot of money, but
One.
you shouldn't take your entire retirement
Pair.
and just put it into this super risky strategy. And that's just a horrible idea.
20.
Like, I don't know why you would want to be in charge of your mom's retirement, right? Like, hypothetically,
Ding.
imagine you do end up blowing it. Obviously, this guy's hyper confident, but still, if you do, you're now responsible for telling your mom she has to keep working for way longer than previously planned. I don't want that type of responsibility with me. Anyways, he's now managing his mom's portfolio, doing risky stuff with it, and people are kind of asking him because he's talking about it a lot about how he's managing all his money in his mom's account. Like, all right, what's your strategy? What are you doing? Like, what's kind of your plan to make sure your mom doesn't lose all your money? And he's telling you that they know why he's stressed out, but everybody in like the little area is just making fun of him now. They're like, this guy's an idiot. He really blew his mom's entire retirement account gambling based on something somebody on Reddit said. And I want to make this clear. This is not me trying to hate Wall Street Bet.
We're cutting edge of healthcare. This machine tests your blood for health.
Her whole image is fake.
Just
Anyone quite like Miss Holmes.
there's not. I'm Addie, and this is quitting. Vaping has caused me the most amount of anxiety in my life, and it was really nice to feel like other people really do feel the same way that I did. Need help quitting vaping? Text Ditch Vape to 88709.
The subreddit, okay? I think it's entertaining. I do go on it. In fact, I have invested money based on stuff I've read on there, then done my own research and been like, yeah, this makes sense. I don't want anyone to think I'm hating on any, like, forum where people are talking about stocks or anything. I think this guy's an idiot for just doing what people said on the internet blindly without researching it anymore. I'm not blaming any of the people there that are, like, you know, a part of that community. Especially because in that community, most of them are gambling with their own money, alright? It's completely different when you start to gamble with someone whose money isn't yours. Like, if this guy did this with his own money, no way it gets into a video, alright? I'm not even gonna lie. I would not make a video about a guy thinking he had a good investment, investing his money and then blowing it, right? Because, like, whatever, that happens all the time. The only reason I'm talking about it is because it ain't his money, bro. It's his mom's retirement. Anyways, they don't see him for a few days after that, but out of curiosity, they had, like, looked up what he invested in, and sure enough, the price kept sinking for a few days. So anything that he had invested in there is going to be even less than it was now. Finally, after a few days, he comes in and he's talking to him, and he goes, I dropped out of school. I'm going to move to another state. I guess his plan was he was so embarrassed about, like, you know, losing all of his mom's retirement that he decided he was just going to, like, move away and never talk to them again, which I don't think necessarily works, dude. I think one way or another, she's probably going to find out that he blew her retirement account. Like, whether you tell her or one day she goes to retire and there's no money there, you think she's just never going to put two and two together. Anyways, they tell him that's a horrible idea. He shouldn't do that, but he's like, nah, it's too late. I blew it all, blah, 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 blah. I just wanted to say bye. They're like, okay. They don't really know this dude, by the way. They don't know him very well. He's just kind of telling them all this stuff. And after that, sure enough, dude gets, nobody knows where he went. Nobody knows where he goes. All they know is that he is no longer there, right? So obviously they're like, okay, he actually cut out of there. But after about a week, there's a like knock on their door. They open it. It's campus police and this older looking lady. And they go, hey, we're talking to your RA. And they say that this guy, and they say his name, was like, you know, closest with you guys in the dorm. And they kind of are like, I mean, yeah, we didn't talk to him much, though. He would kind of talk to us sometimes when we would see him, but we weren't really, like, close. Anyways, that kind of, like, looks like it disappoints them a little bit. They're like, you don't happen to know where he is, right? And they have nothing to hide. They're not friends with this dude, so they kind of are like, well, the last time we saw him, he mentioned that, you know, he was gonna go live somewhere else, and that, like, he felt really guilty about losing his mom's retirement. And when they say that, the woman standing next to him kind of tears up a bit, and she goes, my son, like, you know, convinced me that he was this great investor, 80% of my retirement fund's gone, and now we don't know where he is. And obviously, like, they're kind of scared. They're like, well, that's obviously unfortunate, but, like, we don't know where he is. We don't know where he is, you know? And at the same time, like, they're thinking, because they don't say this, but they're like, why did you let this guy with no experience manage your entire retirement fund? And I understand some people can be convincing, dude, don't get it twisted, but at the end of the day, if you can give your kid access to, like, $500,000, and they're an idiot, and, like, it is also sort of on you, because you should know your kid well enough to know that giving any kid $500,000 is a bad idea. If they earn it themselves, you know, they're the ones out there hustling. It's different. He didn't have to work for it. He doesn't care because the money belongs to him. He's just going to keep gambling it because he thinks he's going to get rich too. Anyways, obviously, they're kind of like, well, that sucks, you know. They talk for a little bit longer, they leave, but they're like, dude, this guy actually, like, basically robs his mom. I guess robs his mom isn't the right word because he didn't get off with the money. He's just an idiot. The money's just gone at this point. You know what I mean? But and then like literally took off. He's just an absolute jerk, dude. Like to your own mom, man. To your own mom. It's bad enough when people Bernie Madoff, you know, like strangers for billions of dollars. But how you gonna steal your mom's retirement and then
Wait,
not even tell her
wait, hold up. You can fly an aberration.
As I said, no hate to anyone that's
Oh yeah, flyers don't spawn here, but you can still like, if you can get them on the map, you can still use the
Start gambling with it. That seems like a really bad idea. Anyways, though, if y'all enjoyed the video,
forgot about.
taking a second to press the like
So
button.
now I got a flyer.
Section down below what's
Like I had a flyer, but now I have an overpowered lightning wyvern. It's called Death for a reason.
If you want to help me out, you can check out the intro song. Link to it can be found down below.
Raw.
Check out my podcast, the Scuffcast, links down there too.
You can have some food.
Check out. You get a discount on
Do you have food?
Energy drink for gamers. It helps me out everyone's winner.
Yeah, you have plenty of food. You're good. You're a good stalker. You don't need food. Should probably do that one. No.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and today I've got a story time for y'all about gambling.
So I got a lightning wyvern now.
I figured it would be a story time, y'all.
That's cool.
Before we get into it, be sure to press the
That's
like
actually I actually stole this egg from someone.
first by a very
That's a lot of poop. I stole this egg from someone. It's a 148 lightning wyvern. I think the next one I'm gonna do is the 180 poison. I could do like the 50 fire, but I wanna do the 180 poison.
I am not the smartest person today. There's a lot of people out there that are a lot smarter than me. That being said, one thing that I would do in middle school that was especially stupid was eat gross stuff because I thought that it was funny. You know, I just got a big kick out of making people laugh, so if I could like put mayo in a chocolate milk, shake it up and drink it and everybody would laugh, I thought it was worth doing it. And I shouldn't have done it, you know, it was pretty gross, but I thought it was funny at the time. And I would do it every now and then at lunch, and it slowly started to like catch on, and some of the other kids that were willing to do anything to make people laugh started to like eat gross stuff too. And naturally, whenever you do something and other people start to do it, it becomes a little bit of a competition.
Imprint.
And you know, slowly
I'm gonna name you.
chocolate milk became like all of the sauces we had available on lunch and chocolate milk.
I'm gonna name
Buy a
you.
cheese stick, and then it put it on this guy's shoe, and then eat it. Just stupid stuff. It's really embarrassing to admit. Like, this is not a story I'm necessarily proud of. All right. That being said,
PvP wyvern, because that's what you are. You're just a wyvern for PvP, like this.
Bet on it, you know, like people would be like, I will give you $5 if you eat this because I don't think that you're gonna eat it. And naturally, you know, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. I just don't really get grossed out by eating things. So like I started to make good money. All I would have to do was drink a Coke with hot sauce in it. I'd make $10. It was pretty chill. That being said, we had to keep it very, very low key because, you know, betting on stuff and having money swirling around in school was definitely not allowed. We were aware of that. This wasn't a situation where we thought we were doing anything wrong.
I need to go farm organic poly.
Doing this would be frowned upon and we could get in trouble. So we hide it as much as humanly possible. And we would do it as often as we can, like you know, get together, eat gross stuff, bet on it, because it was just fun, it was entertaining. But obviously we knew that like we weren't supposed to be betting on anything, especially during lunch. There was this one really mean lunch aide, and she did not play, dude. Like she was a little bloodhound for like sniffing out stuff that was not supposed to be happening. Like you could start thinking of doing a prank in the lunchroom, and she would walk up to you and be like, "You're thinking about doing something stupid. Don't do it." She had magic powers. Anyways, one day we had like started betting at our lunch table about who would eat what. We went up, got milk, got all the sauces, and then we had gone into this one bathroom on this side of the lunchroom that nobody was in to like put sauces in the milk and eat and like do the gross food challenge. And obviously there had been money.
Okay, now where's the turtle?
Everybody had been kind of betting a bit, and we had a guy outside that acted as a lookout. If somebody was coming in, he was just gonna bang on the wall a lot. And one of my friends had just drank a gross milk, and one of my friends had just had to cram a bunch of cherries in his mouth. And we start hearing this signal that the teacher is coming, like there's this banging on the wall. So obviously we start trying to hide everything. We start like throwing stuff in the trash. We start trying to pick up the money, but it kind of gets kicked away, so there's just money all over the ground. And one of my friends literally has like 50 cherries in probably a little bit of an exaggeration, but his challenge had been to like literally just jam cherries into his mouth until it was uncomfortable. And so the door swings open, and sure enough, it's this teacher that has a reputation for like knowing when something's going on. And she's coming into the boys' bathroom. She's here to like, she's not playing games. She knows what is some stupid stuff. She comes in, she goes, "What are you guys doing in here?" And all she sees is us like looking suspicious as shit, and a bunch of money all over the ground, like there's just money everywhere. And obviously we're up to no good. And my friend with all the cherries in his mouth has turned, so his back is
Don't we love $60 games that have the same graphics as Ark? Like, isn't this just beautiful, guys?
At her and giving her eye contact right now. And she really doesn't like that because obviously she thinks he's doing it in a disrespectful way, and he is just trying to hold it together because he has 50 cherries in his mouth. So she like grabs his shoulder and turns him around and like grabs his other shoulder and goes, "What is going on?" And she like shakes him, and we start laughing, and we laugh, and triggers him to laugh, and when he laughs, these cherries just start flying out of his mouth like a machine. And listen, I'm gonna rank this up there as one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life, too, because I've never seen anything like it since, and I've never seen anything like it before. I don't know if it's the laugh or like the shape of his mouth, but these cherries are literally flying out like one after another, like and they're just literally going in a straight beam. It looked like something that Chip and Dale would do in a Disney cartoon. And like I said, they've been sitting in his mouth for a minute, so like, you know, they're wet, they're pretty gross, and they are smacking into her face. She had to grab his shoulder and turn around to make eye contact with them. So as these cherries were flying out of his mouth, they start smacking her in the face. And obviously, anyone that's getting smacked in the face with like these kind of half-chewed, saliva-covered cherries is going to instantly have a disgusting reaction, because that's disgusting. I don't think anyone in their right mind would ever want to be covered in that. You know, no offense to my friend, but I think the last thing I would ever want is to be covered with anyone's saliva, period, especially a stranger, you know, like that's just
2,320?
But it freaks
That was
her
worth
out
it.
so
Okay,
much that
actually,
she
I
goes
think
to
this
puke.
might be
So
one of the
she
best
lets go
maps
of
for
him
farming Polly.
and
I
runs
just have to
into
kill the
stall to
Carcanozes,
puke,
and then
right?
I can also
And
get a
so
bunch of
she's
sea
in
paste.
there, we hear her puking, and we're all looking at each other, and we're like, "Let's go." So we are like starting to scramble around. Some people just run out. I decide that, like, you know, I had drank my milk. I know how much money I had to make, so I'm gonna grab my money. So I'm looking around. I'm trying to grab it off the floor. Everybody else is just scrambling out the door. Like, it was one of those doors that kind of swung, so I'm hearing just like shh.
I don't really have a lot of turrets, so like,
And
I think I might have one up with the Wyvern on turret mode.
And I'm like, all right, let's go. So I dip out, and we obviously all
Because
go
like,
back
lightning
to
wyverns on turret mode are terrifying, even if they're not that high level. Like, a lightning wyvern on turret mode is pretty scary.
I end up, with the money that I had won, obviously, back at one of the tables where the kid
Enable
with the
turret
cherries
mode.
in his mouth was, and there was another kid that had been in there drinking.
This is just gonna
and
beam
we were kind of
everything with
together,
lightning
so, like, we were kind of
if it comes near the
down,
base.
we were keeping our voices down, trying to lay low, obviously, and, you know, we're just kind of, like, laughing and being scared at the same time. And finally, we see the teacher come out of the bathroom. She had puked. She must have gotten it all out after getting smacked in the face with some saliva.
That's a lot of cementing paste.
Go up to the guy who has the microphone, and they're talking. She's obviously very upset. She's pretty heated. The guy on the microphone is looking at her like she's saying something that he doesn't really understand. He nods his head. Finally, he gets up on the microphone, and he's like, "All right, whichever kids were just in the bathroom gambling, you know, you need to come up here and turn yourselves in. We're gonna find out who you are, so turn yourselves in." And, you know, like, obviously we're kind of sitting there trying to decide what to do, because they're obviously talking to us. And I don't know how stupid they thought we are, because it doesn't take us long to come to the conclusion that we're not going to snitch on ourselves. If we got away with it and you're going up and having to make an announcement, that's like, all right, guys, we know who you are, but come tell us who you are. And you don't know who we are. You know what I mean? Because if you did, you would just come tap me on the shoulder and be like, you were just kidding. So, anyways, I'm at this table, and I look at my friend who had the cherries in his mouth, and he had this beanie that he would wear every day. Like, it was like a cartoon character thing to him. And I'm like, you need to get rid of that beanie, because she saw you with the beanie on loose with the cherries on your shoulder.
I know, I can get more
She's
crystal.
gonna realize it's you. And he's like, no,
I believe
no,
these give you
she's
crystal.
not gonna remember me. You just spit cherries in her face and made her puke at school.
Yeah, they
I
give you crystal and green
guarantee you,
gems.
she's gonna
I know the pick would make me get more
So,
crystal, but I just needed 5, so it doesn't matter.
like, this entire thing's gonna fall apart. So he finally reluctantly is like, fine, I'm gonna throw away the beanie, but you know, I don't really want to, but I'm like, you need to. So he goes and throws away his beanie. And sure enough, thank gosh he did it, because she starts looking for us like there's no tomorrow over the next few days. She's like walking up in between tables, you know, asking random kids that just kind of look like they would have been involved, like if they were involved. She's asking our teachers to start asking us questions. Our entire little group at lunch like stopped sitting together for a very long time, and genuinely felt like I was like having to lay low because of just some stupid trying to drink milk with like mayo in it. But I was scared at the time. Like in retrospect, it was stupid. Like who cares really? But at the time, man, I'm like, bro, if I have to explain to my parents what I was doing, then like I'm gonna look like an idiot. No, Dad, you don't understand. They were paying me to eat the disgusting food, right? But thankfully, by like the grace of grace, nobody opens their mouths, and this is why it's an important thing to only do stupid stuff with people that you trust, dude. Because if there would have been any kid that's mom would have been like, you need to do the right thing and admit that you're the kid that's been cherries at the teacher, we were all going down. We were all getting in trouble for gambling about eating those food. But sure enough, a part of came with like, you know, not getting in trouble for it and not really ending up in the dean's office having to explain myself was the fact that we didn't get to gamble ever again. It was actually pretty sad. You know, that sounds like I was probably developing a problem and it's for the best, but like, you know, it was just doing something dumb with your friends. It wasn't like we were trying to be harmful. We were just like, oh, all right, dude, you won't eat a cheese steak with marinara sauce and meat dip. Like, it was just, we were just being dumb, you know, but we definitely didn't want to push it and get in any more trouble. I feel like once you make a teacher puke, it's kind of just the child equivalent of like spitting on a cop. They're just gonna try to find ways to get you in trouble. Like that teacher, if given the opportunity to crack down on our gambling ring, probably would have made sure we got expelled because, you know, I'm sure she did not enjoy the memory of saliva covered cherry smacking her in the face and then puking. You know, maybe that's just me thinking. I guess I don't really know too much about exactly what the thought process was, but I will say I still do think about that from time to time, only because I really have never seen anything like it. Like, he got grabbed and literally did the thing from a cartoon. He's just like, pew. It was absolutely incredible to watch, dude. And listen, I know it's gross. I don't feel like people are like, dude, it was spit-covered cherries. You don't understand, man. It was like a little machine gun, and the noise it made, like, but like more consistently, less of a fart, more of like a.
Give me a second, I'll be back.
And what's really wild is the kid that swallowed all the cherries and like did that situation did end up going to be a sword swallower. Like that's what he does now. He's a performer and that's part of his act. So, you know, if you're obsessed with fitting 50 cherries in your mouth and want to be a sword swallower, don't give up on your dreams. That's the moral of the story. I'm not saying that your dream should be being a sword swallower, all right? There's also nothing wrong with that, you know, like good for him. He chased his dreams, but definitely a very Las Vegas thing to have a friend you grow up with going on to be a sword swallower. But hey, like I said, never give up on your dreams. Don't let your memes be dreams. You never know when cherries turn into swords and then you're a professional, okay? Regardless, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really, really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. If you don't know what to comment, go ahead and comment the word cherries down below. It just helps the video do better, and I'd really, really appreciate it. Other than that, if you want to help me out more, I will put a link to the intro song in the description, along with a link to my podcast, the Scuffcast, or if you really want to help me out, you can get yourself some G Fuel and use code SCRUBBY at the checkout. You'll get a discount, and it helps me out. Everyone's a winner. I got 2 more things I gotta plug. Number 1, the Kieran Christmas sweater is available.
I'm back. Sorry.
Once again, if you guys want to get this, I'll put this near the top of the description, and I did go ahead and put my story times up on Spotify for you guys to listen to. That link will be at the top of the description, so feel free to go check that out. If you're traveling, you know, you want to find anything like that, there you go, put them on there, there'll be more coming soon. And yeah, as I said, on that note, guys, that'll do it for the video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And hopefully I will see each and every single one of you guys next time with another video.
I love stalkers, dude.
Peace. ended up keeping the money. He keeps all the money in his closet. He never ended up going crazy, dude. But I will say, like, he bought his first car with it. He would take girls on these crazy dates, and all of us would always wonder how he did it. But he would always have a job, so, like, nobody really guessed anything about it. And I'm not gonna lie, he did kind of live like a king for a while. When I hit him up to ask, like, you know, how the story and the details and whatnot, because I remembered it, he even said that, honestly, high school was a blast, because he, like, always had way more money than he needed because of this little scheme. And hey, honestly, good for him, bro. Get your bag up. I wouldn't recommend, like, changing people's grades. That's a little bit far, but I can't hate somebody getting their bands, you know what I mean? A couple of weeks later, though, a few of the mafia bosses at, like, one of the other schools decided to keep their little side of the scheme going, which definitely was not a good idea, considering schools were now, like, on alert for grades getting changed. And obviously, because the entire situation came to light because these kids were kind of flexing the fact that they were involved in, like, a grade-changing scheme, these people couldn't keep their mouths shut nearly as well, and obviously they made a classic criminal mistake, dude. He had ended up telling his middle school girlfriend, like one of the other mob bosses, all of the details of how this is going down. And obviously they ended up breaking up, dude, and so the girl went to the dean and told them everything because she literally had every detail because this guy couldn't keep his mouth shut. Never tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend stuff that, like, they could eventually use against you, just in case you break up. And if you are gonna tell him that, then you really shouldn't cheat on him, bro. Like, he had cheated on this girl that he had admitted
Oh,
all
hello.
these crimes to. She had screenshots, everything. And that kid ended up getting expelled because they checked the grades. He had changed a bunch of people's. Like, he hadn't been being careful. He hadn't been doing it slowly. This dude was basically milking it forever. Lesson of the day is don't trust anyone with your
Mom,
bad
that soda
ideas.
is so
Trust
good.
your family, because it's definitely not worth it if you get expelled, dude. Like, yeah, my friend got suspended for a week, lived like a king. That was kind of a W. This kid, though, ended up getting all of his money taken away when he got caught because they weren't stupid and could tell it was very organized. So he really did it for nothing. Like, homie got expelled, he didn't even get to enjoy the fruits of the labor. Massive L's on deck. That's just really how it is sometimes. Crime doesn't pay unless you're an absolute genius, and like it or not, most of us are not. This is the reality of it. If we're all smarter than average, then none of us are smarter than average. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would
What?
really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the
Alright,
comment
I'll be back in a
section
second,
down
guys.
below what you thought. I'm trying to do longer stories this year because I know
Hello, I am back.
In the middle of the night without your partner, and nobody would have known. What are the teachers doing,
What?
like, sitting at the bottom of the toilet in the outhouse waiting for kids to stroll in alone?
Food.
This kid pooped his pants, but instead of, like being super embarrassed, cleaning himself off, throwing the pants away, like anything like that, he gets back to the cabin and he just goes to sleep in it. Like he didn't clean himself up, dude. He had just gone to bed, which, that's pretty disgusting. If you're gonna have an accident, I guess it's called an accident for a reason. You probably weren't planning on it, but like, if you poop your pants and then just decide to go to bed in it, I really don't know what's wrong with you, because that is pretty gross. Yes, it appears I have defecated in my trousers. This will provide a great night's sleep. I surely will not have any regret from this, and it gets worse. I know you're probably thinking, oh my god, how does it get worse? So he had slept in his, poopy pants, so by the time everybody else had started waking up in the morning, the smell had gotten bad, and that's the weird smell that this dude is smelling, is the poop. But basically, everybody kind of confronts Daryl and asks if he's pooping his pants.
I'm trying to upload more, but I'm gonna start trying to upload videos more, but it's like I don't really have time.
My pants. One of you guys pooped and then picked it up, snuck out of the cabin, and put it in my pants, so that way you could make fun of me this morning. And so everybody's like, what are you talking about? And they kind of started telling him he was wrong, but apparently this kid would not give up on it. It was like a flat level of denial. He was unironically saying that one of these kids had gotten up in the middle of the night, snuck over everybody, all 7 people, none of them woke up, everybody in the cabin stays asleep, which I've already told you, it's a super crowded cabin, and then they decided, I'm gonna mess with Daryl who's sleeping outside, but I'm not gonna do anything normal, like whipped cream on the nose, make him hit himself, or anything like that. No. I'm going to poop in my hand, and then go outside, sneak up on him, somehow get it into his pants without him waking up, while also holding poop, and then the entire point is that we're gonna make fun of him the next morning. And what's weird is that the kid was telling me that, like, when everyone was explaining to him what happened, that even they were trying to explain to Daryl that they weren't mad, they were just trying to figure out what the smell was, and he was like, nope, not me at all. He was just refusing to admit it was him, but like, everyone knew it was him. And that conspiracy theory just makes no sense. But to make matters worse,
That's very obvious, but it's fine because like no one plays on the server.
about the fact that there is no way that he actually pooped his pants, right? He's just refusing to believe it, to the point where he starts threatening to fight them for even implying that he was the one to poop his pants. Yeah, that's right, guys. The poop mafia, the poop ninjas running around framing people for defecating themselves. We've all been there before. Daryl is not crazy. That definitely happens. But as he's yelling at everybody, like trying to fight them, one of the teachers kind of hears the commotion, and they come over, and Daryl starts explaining to the teacher what happened. And the teacher is kind of looking at them like, gentlemen, did any of you poop in your hand? And then putting in Daryl's pants, and he's kind of like, okay, just say no. And they all say no, and she takes Daryl out of the cabin and starts explaining to him like, hey, it's okay, there's no reason to be embarrassed, accidents happen. And Daryl started screaming at the teacher that he didn't poop his pants, it was one of them, and like, just trust him, he'll find a way to prove it, which I don't really know how you would do. Get it, dude? Oh my gosh, I'm hilarious, but, I don't really know how you would even prove it. Like, how do you prove that somebody else did that? Do you DNA test it? Like, you're gonna pull up to the CSI crime scene. Yeah, I know you guys are solving a murder, but right now there's something way more important on the line. I need you to prove that this poop isn't mine. Stat. Do you think this was the exact moment this teacher realized that, like, this job does not pay enough money when some kid is sitting here screaming at her for even implying that he is not the person who pooped his pants and, like, denying the existence of poop ninjas, Listen, son, I'm just saying that I'm not necessarily sure that that's what happened. No! Oh my god, I thought I was going to be changing kids' lives, and here I am doing this instead. But what Daryl doesn't realize is that by yelling all of this out loud as he can with the teacher outside, he's making the entire camp aware of it, to the point where, like, people are now coming up and watching, because when somebody is screaming, the poop isn't mine, you probably want to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, I'm just saying, if I'm in the middle of the woods, the birds are chirping, there's the sound of nature, and then all of a sudden it's like, that poop was not my poop. I'm go look. So now kids are gathering around and he's looking more embarrassed. But once again, instead of backing down, instead of taking now to be like, oh, wow, now that there's a crowd of people standing around me and I'm still pretending that there's like spook elves in the forest that are coming around and pranking me, maybe now would be a good time to turn off. But he starts looking at the crowd and
I'm bored.
explaining to them exactly what happened and how
I'm
one
bored,
of
but I
those
don't want to get
kids
off because then I'll be
accidentally
more
did it.
bored.
And so the kids in the cabin are laughing, and I don't know how this kid manages to sleep through this. I guess when you're camping, you can
The server
adjust.
actually has like
It's
somewhat
easy.
balanced
I'll be
stuff.
honest, sometimes
Like it's
I
kind
don't
of hard to
exercise
get
as much as I should.
guns,
If
like
I
besides like
exercise
long
really
X
hard,
and
bro,
stuff.
I pass
And like
out, okay? I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
it took a
I
while to
just
get
think
this
about
flag
anything,
set.
but the kids in the cabin
And
are laughing, and this Daryl kid is like, see, they're laughing. That proves they're guilty. But no, they're just laughing at the ridiculousness of the
this
situation. Like, what do you want them to
I
do?
did PvP at Blue Ob on Ragnarok, and I told the person that my flex kind of broken, and he gave me an OP set of armor, which was this, and then he didn't give me boots, but like this is really what was like holy shit for me. That's insane. And he left everything and took like some fab ammo and stuff, but other than that, he left like 90% of the stuff.
Where Daryl had been sleeping, and he says, like, I'm usually not one to have a weak stomach. Smells don't usually get to me. But whatever Daryl had eaten and slept in, bro, he must have been, like, addicted to some horrible things because this guy really stuck up the place. He told me that he literally had tears in his eyes welling up as he was, like, walking out to where he was. And the kid had been gone for a while. So, whatever boom boom stinky that guy was doing, it was a very, very large boom boom stinky, like magnitudes of 10. If it was an earthquake, it would be a tsunami earthquake, not a very nice one. I just don't understand why you wouldn't back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I get it first, being really embarrassed, being like, no, it wasn't me. But after they've kind of proven it's you and the teachers
That makes me feel safe.
like for your own sanity.
You know what else makes me feel safe? That.
You look like a crazy person. Oh, it was the poop berries. Regardless, guys, what makes matters even worse is that was actually just the start of this person's interactions with this guy. They did send me another story about him, but, you know, I'm gonna make you guys earn that one. If this video gets 30,000 likes, I will do the other story that was said about the exact same kid, so press the like button if you haven't already. That's gonna do it for the video, though, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you're new, subscribe, turn on notifications, like and comment. It just helps.
This actually has like insanely cool colors. Like what? That's sick. And I don't know about you guys, but I always thought the poison wyverns were pretty cool. I don't know about you though. But like, I always thought the poison wyverns were kind of cool. But they're not like the best wyvern. Obviously, there's better types of wyverns. I just thought they looked really. I've always just thought they looked really cool. They look really cool. That might just be me. I don't know. This base spot is so like so scuffed. I don't even know what the way to go here at this point. Wait. Gunpowder, should have some in there. Yes, we have some gunpowder in there. That's like around 900. All I need to do is make like... Oh, I run out of metal. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, it's up here. You kidding me, right? Sure. Okay, yeah, if I just want to have some turrets and stuff set up that have ammo so the base can be relatively safe. Because before I got these heavies up, it was literally just an auto and then a lightning wyvern on turret mode. And the auto wouldn't have done like anything. Lightning wyvern on turret mode, that could actually do some damage though. Like a lightning wyvern on turret mode can do some damage. No. Mom, I'm not even kidding. I didn't even mean to finish what you were singing. I was just like, no. And I ended up accidentally finishing. Okay, yeah, indie forges are probably the, like, this is so good. Like, I have so much charcoal for the gunpowder and stuff. The only thing is, I don't think I have the stone for this. And I left the Anki that we have for farming stone and flint at, on Ragnarok. Because, we took all of the stalkers, because we had like 6 stalkers. We left 2, because we just didn't have enough cryopods. But, like, auto. Hey, I can make a bolt. Auto. Heavy. Auto. Metal. This is my way of, this is my way of keeping the base. This is my way of just, like, making turrets and stuff. Just auto heavy, auto heavy, auto heavy. Can I imprint? I can. What do you want? Wyvern milk. Wyvern. It's 80% done. Cat's not gonna have any imprinted wyverns. I might actually leave some poison wyverns, like, just unhatched, so he can actually have a wyvern that's imprinted. Was that you trying to knock him? Okay, that was just Jericho doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but like, he's doing something. These colors are so cool. I'm sorry, I have to rename it. That's the only thing I can think of from its wings. Wait, no, but it's not a fire. What do I name this thing? It's so cool. That works. I hope I spelled that right, but that works. I like how Cat's just chilling under the base. Oh, he still has. Oh, he actually reloaded it. Okay. Yeah, I gave him an Ascendant simple pistol. Because I just got one from a drop, luckily. And I don't really use simple pistols, especially when I have this and this. I'm pretty sure I have a pump. If I'm not... Pump BP, yes. I'm not wrong. I would trade... I've been trying to trade that for a Stego BP. I don't even know if it's... I don't even think if anyone's gonna do the trade, but if you have enough crafting skill, which you can get pretty easily on the server, you can make it into like a 178 with like 1,000 durability, which is what I did. I have 1.6k, and it went from this a 685 Dura 147 to 178 933 Dura. It's like it went from like it wasn't even it's not even a good VP, but as long as you have decent crafting skill, you can make it pretty good. Honestly, I'll take like a ramshackle Stego VP or like just a primitive one, even a primitive one with like 27, because I can just mind wipe and put everything into crafting skill, like, because I have mind wipes. Last time I checked, yeah, I have mind wipes, so I can mind wipe and do that, but you can only do it once every 24 hours. So that probably wouldn't be worth it. But like I can get a pretty good VP. As long as I have a decent VP, I can make a pretty good saddle. This thing's hitbox is so weird. Like, I tried to get its leg with the grapple and it's just like, no. Yes! I just need to make, I remember the number, 58. 58. I just need to go up, put this ammo in the very right heavy. The more heavies I have, the more safe the base is. The safer, the more safe. Bruh. The more safe. My brain. Heavy. Here. On. Yeah, why not? And then D4 is helping so much of like just mass production or producing. I don't know. Leave me alone. I need to be able to get back up here though. And like angle it to where it's like off, and hop off, and then do that, and cancel that. Cuddle. That is like the easiest 100% imprint on a wyvern. What's your duration? 40%? Yeah, these things take a while to mature because they're just, wyverns are pretty good in general. So like they take a while to mature. However, yes. 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 I think no, I want to get one of. There's lots of writing the stalker. I don't even know what you could say this is. Like, I don't know why it says ride, but like you're not riding the stalker. Blood. Eight-foot rats. No. Behavior, enable mating. Behavior, enable mating. This is how. This is what I've been doing. Also, if you want to know why I have like 7-foot rats, 8-foot rats, 11-foot rats, let me just show you. Or you'll be able to hear. Okay, you'll be able to hear in a second. You'll be able to hear in a second. go. Let me just turn on my phone volume. So this is why. That's why. That's why. That's why. The more turrets I have, the safer the base is. The safer the base is, the safer the base. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get raided. No one ever plays like Aberration 2.
What's going on, guys? It's Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I know I am. Today I've got a pretty funny story time for you guys about a time a little entitled kid got roasted by his teacher because he was just bullying all the students. So, you know, the teacher stood up for everyone. It's a pretty good story, okay? Usually teachers are the bad guys here on the channel, but every now and then that glistening golden raindrop teacher falls through the cracks and gets highlighted here. Regardless, it should be a pretty funny video, and yeah, before we get into it, be sure to press the like button, or no joke, no scam, you'll get somebody pregnant and they're not even going to be hot. That's right, that's a very serious threat, so press the like button. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, the thing about today's story time is it's actually a subscriber story that was sent into my Instagram, which is @Scrubby. But regardless, as I said, it's a story about a super entitled, spoiled kid getting 720 no-scopes. You know what? Actually, that's not enough. Alright, 1080 no-scopes by his teacher. Absolutely trick shot, final kill cam, last round, search and destroy, game ender. Obviously, anytime a story like this gets sent in, I love to talk about it. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get into it. So we all have
It's so annoying to get up to the indie for it.
really, really bad. Sometimes,
But I think this is the most hidden spot I can put it.
laugh, everything goes by faster when they're having a good time. And sometimes, you know, sometimes they're just like a blaring full blast tuba in the middle of trying to concentrate. It's just the most annoying, obnoxious thing ever. And
This is the coolest wyvern. This is like the coolest poison wyvern. No, not even coolest poison. Coolest wyvern I think I've ever seen.
Just like hurting people or bullying the quiet kids, which, you know, wasn't the right type of funny to entertain the class. Like, one time he grabbed the kid's hydro flask, like the giant heavy metal water bottles people have, and then slammed it into the owner's junk. First of all, I know every dude listening right now is just like cringing at the thought of how painful that had to be. And second of all, bro, that's just never funny. I don't care what your goal is, dude. If you use a hydro flask to smack somebody's family jewels, then you're a special kind of evil. I feel like that's just invading privacy, and it was his own hydro flask too, dude. Using their own property to do that is just next level. Beyond that, he would also pick on kids that were really just minding their own business. Like, there was this quiet girl in their class that would just do art in her notebook and leave everybody alone. Like, wasn't disruptive, was never anybody's business. And this dude would, like, hit her hands when she was trying to mess up her lines and rip out the pages of her book sometimes. He thought it was just the funniest thing in the world, but, like, in reality, he was just a grade A mega douche to literally everybody who was in the class, and he thought he was hilarious. Like, he really thought he was the second coming of comedy. Jesus. Anyways, one day Jared decided to go above and beyond and just take things too far, which honestly, it's surprising it took as long as it did for it to go that far. Usually kids like this definitely get themselves in a massive amount of trouble within like the first month or so of school. But somehow Jared had just managed to annoy everybody in the class enough to like avoid getting in trouble with the teacher seriously. There wasn't really anything he had done that the teacher could get mad about yet. Yeah, he would pick on kids and whatnot, but he would always do it when the teacher wasn't looking, say it was an accident.
Oh, I need sea paste. I keep forgetting I don't have unlimited sea paste.
It just so happened that he had a hand with a missing finger. And honestly, that's not that big of a deal. Like, oh, you're missing a finger, that sucks. But it's not like you're less of a person, dude. I don't think that really affects anything whatsoever.
TTV 11 rats. We gotta go kill some.
I guess the kid with 4 fingers, Jared, ended up getting into a disagreement about something in the book and what it had meant, which honestly, it's surprising that either one of these kids managed to get passionate enough about an English assignment. Are you kidding me, dude? When I was like having to sit there and explain how I felt about a book I was assigned to read, I couldn't have cared less. If somebody disagreed with me, I would have been like, yeah, that's literally whatever. Just as long as I get my points and engaging in this discussion, I will literally say whatever I have to. But these two would end up getting into the discussion at the peaceful class debate comes to like a roast off between these kids. And Jared obviously just takes a shot that's way too
Once you get like dinos that can kill the carcinosis, like you can just get so much polymer and sea paste. It's not even funny. Oh yeah, just give me a minute. I gotta get back to my base. Okay.
And now the teacher has to get involved because obviously that one was a little bit too far. You should never go after anyone for stuff that they can't really change about themselves, especially in this context of, oh, I just disagree with your opinion on this stupid book assignment that neither one of us should care as much about. So the teacher tells Jared that he has to apologize because he...
Honestly, Aberration has to be one of my favorite maps.
But Jared is like, no, I'm not going to apologize. I didn't do anything wrong. Which, I get being heated, but you got to apologize after you say something like that, because that's definitely wrong. Like, definitely, obviously wrong. That shouldn't even be a question mark about whether or not you should apologize after you say something like that. So now the teacher is getting annoyed, and he doubles down, and he's like, Jared, you need to apologize. And I guess at that point in the year, Jared has just thought the teacher wasn't actually going to do anything. So he turns and starts roasting the teacher now instead to try to like make him look weak in front of the entire class and him look cool. So now he starts going after the teacher and like roasting him, calling his wife ugly, all this stuff. And listen, bro, taking a shot at your teacher's wife is just a little bit uncalled for, man. His day's already bad enough. He has to deal with kids all day. Especially you, Jared, with your loud mouth and your tuba-esque personality. No one likes a tuba, except people who play it, dude. Like, and even them, do they really like it? Honestly, jokes aside, the teacher at that point is like, Jared, that's enough, shut up. And he goes, are you telling me to shut up? How about you shut up? You're the one who's pathetic teacher. Like, do you have any idea how much you're wasting your life? None of us care about what you're teaching us. And the teacher is obviously getting more and more annoyed. And then Jared says something that makes the teacher just have to stop. He goes for his wife again and says something along the lines of that it's okay, you'll get promoted because your boss is going to sleep with your wife. Which, you know, keep in mind that this all spiraled out of control from him attacking somebody for missing fingers. He's definitely in the wrong. And the teacher at that point is like, that's enough, you know nothing about my family, blah, 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 blah. Kind of defends his wife for a minute and says, I know you're
Okay, I'm back.
And while at first everybody was kind of like, nah, this kind of ridiculous, he has all these awesome Nerf guns that he can use, like, you know, it's fun to hang out with that way. Inevitably, we got to the point where, like, we literally could not hang out with these
Yeah, I don't think I have enough seed base to keep doing this.
obviously.
Actually, no, I do now, but like, if I didn't go kill those two Karkis, I would not. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure I have more kite and like 6k more kite and on my stalker. Yes. 6.25k. Or 8. I got those numbers a little bit wrong, okay? Wait, no, I don't want to put the kite in here.
You see the dart hit you and you just decide not to say that you're out for some reason, you're gonna be in trouble, dude. Seriously, we'll just
Oh. I'm out of stone.
And he's like, fine, if that's how you guys want to be, then I guess that's the rules we can play by. But like, I'm not trying to cheat. I never have. Sometimes I just don't feel the dart hit me. And we all kind of roll our eyes. We know he obviously just like wasn't coming himself. But whatever. We start.
I'm gonna go tame a Dota.
Obviously, Nerf guns like don't go very far, so you're relatively close to anyone anyways. But I was using this like sniper Nerf.
Oh, yo, Dread's fully raised.
And I watch it fly through the air and hit this dude right in the chest, dude. Like, I watch it, and he's wearing a t-shirt, and I know he knows it hit him because he looks down and then looks back up, looks around to see where it came from,
Some
and then
Dodex.
just keeps playing. You know what I mean? So, like, I reload, and I
Level
shoot
20
another dart,
aberrant
and this one
Dodex.
hits him again. And this time he looks down, sees the dart on the ground, looks up, can't see where it came from, and just keeps playing. And at that point, I'm like, alright, come on. So I tell everybody that I got him twice, and he's just, you know, not.
Oh, that was easy.
Out. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty annoyed at this point, a little too annoyed, alright? But I was like a young kid in the Nerf war, it meant a lot to me then. So I go over to him, and I'm like, bro, I got you twice, you're out. And he's like, no, nothing got me, nothing got me. And I say, dude, come on, I'm standing right there, I shot 2 darts at you, I watched you look down, look at the dart, and then keep going. And he's like, no, nothing got me, I didn't feel anything. And I admit this was petty, but in that moment, I just reloaded, and I'm like literally right next to him, and I shot him in the chest, and I go, oh, did you feel that? And obviously, you know, that wasn't the nicest thing I could do, but I was annoyed. And he, in response, just picks up his Nerf gun, which is a longer one, grabs the end of it like a baseball bat, and hits me with it. And at that point, I take my Nerf gun, and I hit him with mine. So now we're just smacking each other with our Nerf guns, right? And everybody's just kind of watching it happen. They all kind of rush over. We're still just swinging on each other with our Nerf guns, and we're not holding back. Like, I'm not saying, obviously, a Nerf gun can do a ton of damage, but we are trying to hit each other as hard as we can with these Nerf guns. So everybody comes and splits us up. At this point, I got some bruises, like, on my arm, but whatever. I had kind of hit him a few more times with his Nerf gun than he hit me. Nobody wins this. We both looked like idiots. We both got smacked with a plastic Nerf gun. Like, yes, I hit him more, but I still also got hit, so who cares? But everybody finally gets over to us, and they start splitting us up. And when they split us up, he just goes full rage. He's like, you guys accused me of cheating in Nerf wars, but I never cheated, da-da-da-da-da. As I said, I sniped him twice. I watched it. I literally watched it. Whatever. He's just raging. They're holding him back. I've calmed down at this point. No one has to be holding me back. I'm like, alright, like, I'm not gonna fight anymore. You guys fine. Fine. It's over. It's over. But, like, people have to be holding him back, because he's just so mad. Not even at me anymore. He's just now pissed about, like, the Nerf war. And so these people are holding him back, and I guess he just gets tired of the people, like, holding him back, and so he just clamps his teeth into the arm of somebody that's holding him back, like, really, really hard. And at that point, the person he bites screams and goes, oh my god, you bit me! Because, you know, that's what you do when somebody bites you out of nowhere, and he kind of smacks him. And at that point, they have to separate those two, because the guy who got bit is now trying to fight the spoiled kid who heard the Nerf war, because obviously you kind of have to respond to someone literally trying to eat you. If someone starts going zombie mode on you, you kind of have to be like, hey, don't do that, and stand up.
What?
So they break up another fight, and at that point, it's probably another 10 minutes of him freaking out before finally everyone's chill. Everyone calms down, and at that point, I think everybody's like, alright, we're just gonna go home, we're done playing, or like, we're done playing with this kid. But this guy, who just bit someone was hitting me with this Nerf gun, you know, already causing all these problems, looks at everybody after everything's calmed down and just goes, all right, guys, let's play another round. And I don't think anybody, like, really thought that he had just said what he said, because somebody was like, wait, what do you mean? And he starts explaining that, like, all right, the first round was fun, obviously we had some issues, but, like, let's play another round. And everybody just kind of looks at each other with, like, this confusion, and they're like, you think that we're gonna play another round? And he goes, yeah, why not? Like, that was just the first round of Nerf.
Normally I don't tame dinos for farming on like 20x servers or whatever this is.
We're not playing with you anymore. And he's like, why? Why not? And they say, dude, we literally stopped playing with you because you were always cheating when we would play with you. We start playing with you again, you cheat the first chance you get, and then you fight everybody. Like, you know, you fight with
15x. Normally I wouldn't like get dinos for like certain farming certain materials and servers like this, but I'm just not in the mood to go farm stone right now.
Whatever. As I said, I can get over like the Nerf gun. I don't care, but I think the whole biting somebody as hard as you can and then hitting them when they were just trying to break up the first fight you got into is kind of like, yeah, I just don't want to hang out with you anymore. And I definitely wasn't interested in playing Nerf with this dude anymore. Like, obviously,
How much stone have I farmed? A lot.
care either way, whatever this kid's up to now. But at the time, man, I was like, no, I'm not playing with you anymore. There's no reason for me to play with you if you're just gonna cheat.
I'm just farming a bunch of stone so I don't have to farm it again.
At this time in my life, you can't just be goofing off.
Or at least for a while. This is probably only lasts like a day or two.
So, you know, we're like, no, you can't play with us. And obviously, he doesn't necessarily like this answer, but there's not really much he can do because we're not budging, you know. So finally, he does the ultimate threat you can do when you're a little kid and somebody does something you don't like, right? He looks at us and he goes, fine, you don't, I'm going to tell my mom. All right, guys, I'm going to interrupt the video for just 1 second. If you take a look at your screen now, you'll see a gift card code. I give one of them away in every video, so you might as well subscribe.
I just need a bunch of like everything really.
If you already do, I really appreciate it. And while you're at it, press the like button, comment down below, and on that note, I'll shut up and get back to the video now. And obviously, this is just the biggest slap in the face you can possibly do when you're a little kid, dude. Threatening to tell your parents is just way too far, especially because we didn't do anything wrong. Like, what, are you gonna tell your mom that, you know, you hit us and fought us and can't play by the rules of Nerf? Like, what the heck? Either way, though, you know, at that point, we're so mad that we're like, fine, go tell your mom. Like we said, we're like, whatever, what are you gonna tell her? You're the one that did everything wrong. Obviously, we should have known that he spoiled for a reason. His mom was just gonna be like, my baby, because he goes away to go tell his mom, and we think he's just not gonna come back out. She's
I'll be back.
not to play with them anymore, you know, the stuff that like a normal parent would do. But sure enough, she ends up coming back.
I'll be back. Hello. I'm back. How did I get magically moved? Grab some metal before just doing this. Stone. Transfer all. 131,000 stone. I take that back. That's gonna last 3 days. Wait, where's TTV? Are they still alive? Damn. Oh no, okay. They're still alive. But like where? Are they this way? Oh, there's TTV 11 rounds. Damn it, I keep going under. I want to go up. The metal is smelting so fast. I'm not gonna have enough metal for it to smelt by the end of the day. Or wood. Like, it's just gonna be kind of on, doing nothing. Because I just have nothing for it at this point. It's just smelting everything too fast. Okay, let's see, stone. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's enough stone for a little bit. No, I think there's enough stone for a little bit. Or that might just be me. You know, that might just be me. The stone is taken from. Anyway, back to farming. Actually, I think I'm gonna take Dread because they're fully. That was wrong. So Dread's tame. So Dread is already scuffed up. Let us stay on. I think I go until 40 or 35, and then rest into melee. So this is Dread, my wyvern. Oh, you're dying. Raw? You can have some meat. And we're gonna go get you some more food after we kill some, Karkanos crab things. I really hope that, Thylas don't spawn here. Cause that'd be awkward. If I just got jumped by Thyla. Okay, yeah, let's see. Oh, insane. How can you say that this thing is bad? This thing is killing everything in a 90-mile radius. What? Why do people say that poison wyverns suck? This thing is insane. It's killing everything. Like, literally, it's killed everything in a 90-mile radius. Oh. That's someone tamed. That's how someone tamed Karki. See, I found out the way to kill Karkis for farming. You just have to, like, spam them with poison attacks. Until eventually the thing you're trying to kill dies. See, the strategy only works if you can actually hit your enemies. But I'm pretty sure you guys know that. Dean. The most efficient way to farm kite. Most efficient way to farm chitin and polymer is just get a poison wyvern and kill crabs. I don't know if poison wyverns take like increased, or like carcinoses take like increased damage from poison wyverns or something. But like, all I know is that this is actually insane because I'm just getting so much stuff. Like, I got chitin for days, and I got poly for days. Most efficient way to get polymer and chitin. I don't know why no one does it. Or at least I haven't seen anyone do this. Cause like, I think about this, probably would have been a better base spot. Like, I don't know, I was on a time crunch, okay? I just need to fly to the base. I believe it's up there on that ledge. Is it not? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. It was just taking forever to load in the stuff. Like the Textago, Lightning Wyvern, and Stalkers. Honestly, I'm putting Dread on turret mode. Dread is going on turret mode. Dread, you are the official guardian of the Indie Forge. Because I don't have stuff for turrets yet, so for now, you are the guardian of the Indie Forge. I don't have my crossbow. When Cat gets back online, he's gonna be like, what did you do? We were struggling with C-Paste, by the way, and now we just have unlimited of it. CHI. Oh wait. I kind of forgot that all of it is in dread still. You know, I kind of forgot. Yo, I can grapple from death to dread. Yo. Okay. CHI. Thank you very much for the 9. We are so stacked. Like, what? We got all these wyverns. 98,000 chitin. I don't think, I didn't even know it was possible to have that much chitin. There's too much for me to even have it fit all in here. We have unlimited sea paste now. Making all this sea paste, it's not even gonna put a dent into this. What? We literally have unlimited sea paste. Like, what? Catch another stalker, I guess. Okay, what does the stalker need? Oh, way lower temperatures, okay. Temperature controls, decrease, is that good? Oh no, it's still too high. Temperature controls, decrease. Is that good? Temperature controls, decrease. It's like, it's too cold. Temperature. Perfect. 29 is what it needs for the incubation boost. Actually, that might... I like the melee. I like the melee and the health. It's just I wish that the weight levels went into I wish the weight levels went into stam, because the weight's not gonna matter. The 8 movement, though, I do like, and I like the 26 oxygen, because stalkers kind of can swim. And I like that it doesn't have a lot into food, but I kind of hoped it would have more stam than food. But it's fine. It's still a stalker. Like, a literal just... Oh, look at that level! What is happening to the level of these things, dude? That is terrible. That is the worst level I've ever seen out of this on the server. 83. Jesus walks on water, and cucumbers are 70% water. I can walk on cucumbers. Does that make me 70% Jesus? Is a nanny an actual thing in the game? No, it's not. No, yeah, it's not. No. I'll be right back. I'm back. I don't even know. Oh, hello. Did you log on and see all the progress I got done? Stego, raised a lightning wyvern, raised a poison wyvern, got an indie forge, got a chem bench, got an egg incubator, raising another blood stalker. Yes, I raised a poison wyvern as well. Its name's Dread. This thing's on turret mode. Also, we have 5 heavies, or 4 heavies and an auto. They're like, how much shit did you get done while I was gone? Are you even surprised that I did all this? Yeah, sounds about right. Yes, but given the fact that it took us so long to get an indie... Are you fucking kidding me? I'd recommend hopping onto the lightning wyvern and then grappling up to Dread. It's the best way to get up there. There's a dead stalker inside the base. Also, I'm just saying, you know how we were struggling with sea paste? Yeah, we have like more than 6K now. Because I went around on Dread kill. You got up there? It probably has a lot because I haven't checked it in a while. Are you up at the Indie Forge? Also, you can fly on the wyverns. No, that's death following me. Yes, I told you I'm naming a lightning wyvern Death. What? All the eggs are in the incubator. I'm just waiting. I left all the crappy poison wyverns, and I'm taking the 55-year wyvern just so you can get the crappy poisons. Yes, you're gonna get the crappy poisons. The crappy poisons, like the 20s. You're not getting... Yes, because the last people that were on the server got off because they're not crackheads that are gonna be on until 2 in the morning on Aberration. Okay, Indie Forge. How much metal? 640? Okay. Yes. Because people might not build their base on Aberration, but most people will come to Aberration to do raids. Believe me when I say that. Also, I have like 5K metal on me. I don't know why. So you've noticed the progress on the base, correct? You're getting level 20 poison, level 20 poison, level 45 poison, and then I'm getting 50 fire and you're getting 20 fire. So I'm just gonna hatch my fire one right now. And name it Flame. You can hatch one of the level 20 poisons. Or actually, hatch the 45 poison. That'll be your first one. Leave the 20s in there. They'll just be backups. Okay? Hatch the 40. The 45 one is in the 4th slot. You hatch the 45. It's in the 4th slot. Yeah. You have to press it and then press hatch egg. Yes, it doesn't matter. They're all at 100%. They've been in there for like 2 hours. Yes.
Don't put down on this.
Check Dread. Check Dread. The 178 poison wyvern. You know, the one that's all the way up there, it has unlimited food. Like, I killed like 1 million carcinosis with that thing. Baby flame, you want food, correct? Raw. Rats, it all fades to rats. Yeah, he sees your rats. Rats. We don't talk about rats. You need to grapple. You need to grapple, and then you need to hop on. Yes. You're not getting your stalker up there because it's gonna take up way too much. Yes, I will grab some meat. Okay, I grabbed like 20k. That should be enough. Do you think 20k is enough? Bro, you only need like 300 to raise a baby wyvern. Like, 20k is more than enough. Okay, 9-foot rats. Bro, you don't need to. We're not raising babies up here. Dude, we're not raising babies up here. We're raising them all down here. Yes, we're raising the babies down here. We're not raising them on the cliff plat. Yes, you have to cryo it and throw it outside. How much longer until I have to take it? Bruh. Well, cryo 9-foot rats. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You can cryo it. It only applies to cryo sickness when you throw them out. Not when you cryo. It doesn't matter. Cryo 9-foot rats so I can get in the f***ing base. What? I don't know, because it's funny. That's what she said. I know. Nah. I'll do too. I need to make like 300 more. There, 394. That should work. Oh, I'm actually running out of fiber. That's a problem. I'm running out of fiber. What? Bro, how terrified are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Of me right now? How terrified are you of me on a scale of 1 to 10 if I was an enemy? By the way, I'm just saying this is an Ascendant fab. And I'm in full Ascendant flak. So terrifying. No, 7-foot rats is mine. 7-foot rats. So long. When can I? 10 seconds and then I can imprint my wyvern. Juvenile flame. By the way, it only goes up 80, so you. I'm just saying, it goes up 80, so you have to imprint it twice. Cuddle. Okay, we'll cryo it, and then you have to uncryo it outside the base. god. Yes, because you're dumb. Now you have to wait for them to come out of cryo sickness. You want to know why? Because you're dumb. Oh my god, you're a psychopath. You know what? I'm gonna kill 9-foot rats. I'm gonna kill 9-foot rats. Get them the hell out of the base. Then do something. I swear, if you place that wall and I... Stand still for a second. Stand still for a second. Stand still for a second. You want to know what your punishment? Stand still for a second. You want to know what your punishment for that is? Okay, just come here for a second. Give me a second. You want to know what your punishment for that is? Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop. This is your punishment. It still doesn't matter because now you're off the base. This is your punishment, you stupid. You gotta admit that's terrifying. No, all I know is I'm gonna drop you off the edge. You fucking with me? Game, are you fucking with me? Let me. Why can I pick people off fucking like? Why can I pick people off stalkers? Why can I? Why can I pick people off stalkers but not the ground? Like, are you kidding me? Oh wait, that's not the base. Okay, well I'm gonna banish you from the tribe and drop you into the turrets. That's why we have turrets. You land there, the wyvern. Hello there. I swear, sometimes you forget you've told me literally all of this. New. Where did Death go? Oh yeah, Death. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. How the hell did you kill a parasaur? There are. It's just killing everything. What is it doing? It just killed everything. Are you kidding me, Death? That was my last grapple. Alright, what are you gonna do? By the way, I tamed a Dodic, so you can go farm some stone. I mean, we already have an unlimited amount of it, but like, you can go farm some. How do you make more? You can't make stone, but your wyvern all the way down here. Yes, because you're stepping on its wing. Oh wait, I just got an idea. What if I like... you need help? Well, too bad. I'm giving you help anyway. And by help, I mean I'm just gonna like bully your wyvern. And you. I'm not actually gonna bully you. Okay, now my stock. Are you calling that Polly? What is wrong with you? Everything. Also, 9-foot rats is now dead because they're awake. And you haven't gotten them out of the base yet. Um, 9-foot rats now belongs to the ceiling. No. No, it's not a rat. No, it's not. It's not. No. Okay, bro, because you didn't get your stalker out of the base, I literally have to pick up the whole fucking wall. You know, I'm unclaiming it and letting the turrets kill it. I'm unclaiming it and letting the turrets kill it. Okay. Behavior. Okay, you're already on passive option. RIP 9-foot rats 2022 to 2022. Are you actually crying because I killed 9-foot rats? It sounded like you were crying. By the way, I'm just saying this. By the way, I'm just saying that that stalker was messed up leveled anyway. Like you messed up the levels on it. You gave it too much health. It's its fault. It's its fault for you messing its stats up. Do you wanna raise our wyverns down here together? Its name is Flame. There we go. There we go. My wyvern's now just flexing on Viper. Not gonna lie, that poison wyvern actually looks kind of sick. So does Dread. Have you seen how Dread looks? Dread's colors are so nice. It looks like a lightning wyvern took the form of a poison one. Also, do you see why I named this one Flame? And because of look at its colors. Look, yeah, but look at its colors. Actually, I got a better name. That's better. Yes, I like Blaze more. Bro, we got Viper and Dread. Bro, we got Viper and Dread. Oh no, I'm poisoned. That doesn't look like good. It's poisoning you. It's dealing damage over time that's not doing anything. So how about I kill your wyvern? It's a joke, that's a joke, I wouldn't kill your wyvern. I only kill 9-foot rats. That's it. I only kill 9-foot rats. No, I didn't have empty cryopods. Yes. Cause he was a mistake. What? Yes. Yes, it's down. It's down. No, I actually have some. Wah. I know, because I don't give him food. No, giving them food doesn't even make them mature faster. It just fills up their hunger. Yeah, because it was cryopoded not half the time. I know, I think your internet's just that bad. I think your internet's just that bad. Reload. Reload your game. What just happened? I can't imprint Viper, by the way. They're already 100%. Actually, I know how to make my wyvern mature faster than yours. Give it wyvern milk. Are you in yet? Are you still loading? Also, I gave you boots, so you should be thankful. I gave you boots, you should be thankful. I don't know. Why is it taking so long? Bro, why is it taking so long? Shh, I'm poisoned again. Yeah, restart Arc. I think it's Arc. Also, poison wyverns grow up faster than flame and lightnings. I gave Flame the rest of it. I can. Oh no, yeah, I gave Flame the rest of it. Dude, I have I'm not. Concealed gas ball, yeah, I have balls, wait. Just because I killed 9-foot rats doesn't mean I'm a jerk. I just killed it because it was a rat and it was 9 feet. If it was... How? Yes, I mean, I don't see what's being... I mean, I don't see what's the problem about me calling you an idiot or a moron because I'm just telling the truth. So, like... See, last time I checked, calling someone stupid or a moron is the equivalent of a kindergarten insult. Like, last time I checked. I kind of want to go to Blue Ob. You want to go PvP? You want to go PvP? Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. Bat, 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 bat. More balls. Is he good? Is he good? Like, he's just like... Cryo quad, cryo quad, cryo quad. However, I am going to take his berry bush seeds. Like a berry. Okay, that was all his berry bush seeds. Because that'll allow us to do boss fights, which will in return get us element, which will in return get us a tech rep. See, all we have to do is gamma center. See, all we have to do really is gamma center. Are we the only people on the server? Okay, yeah. Literally the only person. All we have to do is gamma center boss fight, and then gamma megapithecus, and then we get a tech rep. However, we'll still need leftover elements, so we could just do 2 center gamma fights. And just get, like, the element. Shush. Go! Shush. What are you doing? Cat chicken? I want some chicken. Can I just take a bite out of the watermelon?
Yeah.
There's no place in my room. What? Okay. I don't see any. Oh. Mom, there's one. One.
Why am I not surprised?
What?
Why am I not surprised?
That there was one dish.
There was a cup.
Oh.
What time is it? Oh, time to go get in the bathtub. Now, Banshee. Well, the chicken is done. You may have some. But it has to sit for 30 minutes before I can fry it. Let's go get in the bath. Come on, let's go get in the bath. Come on, Jericho.
So, in the imaginary situation that someone pops up here. That's just an imaginary situation that someone pops up out of nowhere. Have I already got this? Or is this a different one? I think I've already got this, otherwise I would have popped up there. I think. I try to land here. Yo. Yeah, I already got it.
Jake, whenever you walk by the bathroom, make sure that those doors are open, otherwise the cats can't go to the bathroom. They'll pee on them, okay?
Okay. I think I might actually take Dread to PvP. Or Death. Probably Death. What is Death stats? Obviously, we got the imprint. Super 9k, 10k, 473k, not k, holy, 473k melee. Would actually be insane. DTV 11 rats. That's gonna be my Twitch channel. TTV 11 rats. Just kidding. You, what did you have? Kibble. I'm just gonna like, wall or stone. We should be necessarily fine, as long as the turrets do their thing. As long as the turrets do their thing, our base should be fine, but I'll place the door just in case that someone magically so happens to log on. What am I missing? Stone and wood. That is insane. I need stone and wood. Actually, I can get those all without leaving my base, because that's wood, and that's stone. And I need TTV rats, because that's the only way to get into the base, is with TTG rats, unless you have grapples, and I haven't made more grapples yet. Because I'm lazy. You know. But however, if I'm gonna go PvP, I need more grapples, and I just fell, and I need TTV rats. Actually, 8-foot rats could work. 8-foot rats are allowed, but you know what? 8-foot rats, you can stay down here. You're cats. If he logs back on. He's gonna log on to, like, a fully grown poison wyvern, like, in his face. You know what I mean? He just logs on, fully grown poison wyvern, just in his face. Watch me through the door. I need grapples, 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 grapples. I need the fact. Can I make it deep? That's not enough. Or to metal more. What am I missing? I need fiber. Luckily, I have fiber. That's gonna use like all my fiber, or am I gonna run out of storage? No, it's gonna be fiber. Once my fiber gets to 1K, I'm gonna stop. 40 should be enough. And the reason I want my fiber is because bolas and parachutes are fiber. Meaning, I need fiber for the PvP. So can I make the door now? Door. Yo, I need a door. Yeah, door. That's a door, and this is a wyvern. Or no, this is a stalker. This is a stalker. That's a wyvern. He's gonna take viper. I'm gonna take I could bring Dread, but I want to bring Depth. Actually, no, I'll bring Blaze. You know what? Screw it. I'll bring Blaze. Because I don't want to lose our only lightning wyvern. And when Cat gets back, I'll go do the PvP. 100% imprinted, plus 30% damage, plus 30% resistance. Resistance. I just caught my controller because I'm an absolute legend. I'm gonna pick up these balls. Hey, yo, more balls. Yeah, can you stop doing that? I want my balls. I want my balls. I want my balls. Gas vein. Yo. Why? Reset again and try to rejoin. Viper's fully raised, by the way. Do you want me to put like good poison wyvern stats into it? Okay. What's that health? That can't be just 3.2. Wait for it to load. 5.3. Stamina. Until 30 points. And then the rest of the melee. Your wyvern's base stats aren't very good compared to what Dread's were. Because Dread was an 85, but they're still pretty good. Viper will work. In PvP. Also, Blaze is fully raised, yo! Yes, I just said Blaze is fully raised. I know, I'm very creative. I can rhyme words. I think I'm gonna take Blaze and then TTV 11 rats. Yes, his name is TTV 11 rats, and oh, I know exactly what'll go so well because we're using our stalkers that are named as rats. This will be playing for the rest of the stream. That's gonna be playing for the rest of the stream, so I hope you enjoy. Stupid. Hello. Welcome to the first thing you're gonna hear. Are you ready? Help me, I'm going insane. Cat. 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 Cat, you need to help me. Yes. Do you want to know what the first thing you're gonna hear is? Okay, Cat. There's no more rats, okay? But you know one thing we don't talk about? You want to know one thing we don't talk about besides rats? So long as rats, cause your rats. I see rats. You see your rats. Help! We're going mentally insane. I see rats. It all faced are rats. Yo, rats. Face on your rats. We'll talk about rats. Okay, is that a little bit too much rat? Bro, did you hear what I said? I said rip Cat's internet. There goes his internet again. I can only sometimes use the Bloodstalker. You're in full flak. What are you talking about? Retry the server. It's a bug. You have to wait a second for your gear to register. I'm taking your ascendant pick. I'll give you a Mastercraft one. You get my Mastercraft one. You get my Mastercraft one. I will. Internet cuts out. I'm not actually gonna take his pick. Frats are frowned as frats. Falls for frats. Frats. Freeze your frats. It's on your rats. By the way, I'm getting concealed gas balls. I don't even know what I'm gonna use them with for. Not with. For. But okay. Should we go tame some rock drakes? Have you ever tried not being on your phone internet? Okay, maybe it's maybe it's my internet because it's trying to pick up the fact that rats. Go. Go. By the way, your wyvern is no longer protecting you. Your wyvern just waddled away. Your wyvern literally just waddled away to the very next day. Waddle. Rip cat's internet. Do do do. Rip cat's internet. Do do do. Rip cat's internet. Do 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 do. Cat's internet. Do 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 do. No longer rip cat's internet. Do 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 do. By the way, you're on the gas vein, so you're taking damage. Well, you are. Not. I'm just spraying gas onto you because I got poisoned. What the f are you watching? Bro, do you want a PvP at Blue Ob? What are you watching? You're watching a dumbass. Do you want to know something else that I watch that's a dumbass? Rats feast on. Kid steals $70,000 for Genshin Impact. That's how you know it's a bad game. It is. It's literally a knockoff Breath of the Wild. Just play Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's better. No. I gotta go, so I'll be on the living room PS4. We can either play Destiny or we're not gonna be able to play a game. What? Oh yeah. God, no. I'll be back.
Charges before verifying that they have the card. Like, I feel like certain websites, you know, it's like once a month you gotta like reconfirm that you have to log in, you know, you have to reconfirm your
Bro,
card
the
details.
aberration arc thing looks so cool. Bro,
You just spend
bro, tomorrow?
on a video game
Bro, hello?
out of nowhere, you probably should mark that as
Tomorrow,
suspicious.
we're gonna go and play on the center. I have a crap ton of berry bush seeds. We're gonna do Gamma Center boss fight twice and get a tech rep.
Credit card bill comes and they're like, what is this? I don't know, man. Sounds crazy, but whoever bought it has exquisite taste and is a fantastic gamer. Video games have found a lot of ways to monetize themselves other than traditional sales. Some of those are so lucrative that the game can actually even play. Popular title Genshin Impact uses a gacha model that is extremely popular among mobile games. Gacha games allow players to buy loot boxes that drop random content, which can be anything from weapons to powerful characters, even though the players usually
Where's the sleep thing?
The noise machine.
I'll be back in a minute, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Bye.